This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. You know, sometimes people will message me and just say, Call, you're just constantly at it. You're constantly making videos. Keep up the great work. And sometimes people just say, man, where do you come up with all this content? You know, you're making content all the time. Well, all you don't really care. Nas, that's right, Little Nas, who did his Satanic Baphomet lap dance video a little while ago in his Satan shoes. Well, he's at it again. Of course, he's got to keep a low profile, but I just want to point out, you know, because people are so confused about the all the racial tension, right, created by your government, by your media to divide us and make us distracted, and of course, so they can come in with the world peace and all this stuff and solve the problem that they created. Problem, reaction, solution. But one of the narratives is, and you know,
talking out yes again.
They've obviously pushed this division between whites and blacks. Is it? What if there was a white entertainment network? And someone might say, well, that's what all these channels are. The point I'm trying to make is it's so hypocritical. They're pushing this movement. And I mean, I just don't even understand how people don't see what they're trying to do with the racial division. Nonetheless, it was trending last night to be.
They're trying to get noticed because on other channels, people like you stop them getting noticed because of the colour of their skin. Come here, Bobby cat. Meow. Yes. Come up here then. Yes.
BET Awards. So the BET Awards were trending and Little Nas was trending, and let's look at Little Nas. So you remember the video with him getting the lap dance, making out with the devil, disgusting, everyone wanted to throw up on themselves. Well, this will make you want to throw up too, so get your barf bag ready. We have...
Well, who would want to make out with God? It sounds boring. Why not make out with the devil? If the devil is even real, which I haven't seen him. And the only person that thinks that is real are Christians. And none of them have seen the devil, so if he wants to make out with an imaginary character, enough people wanted to make out with the lady with the dragons on Game of Thrones.
Instead, right, because think about this now, he's going to go on national TV, he's going to go on the Black Entertainment Television Network.
Yes.
So they're probably like, you know, oh, man, you know, Little Nas, take it easy, because they got such bad backlash from a lot of people, you know, for trolling and stuff. Well, he goes on there, he does his Montero song, and instead of having Satan, he replaces it with Ancient Egypt, which is the same thing, right? But nobody notices. That's like if Michael Jackson went on the beat.
What? Ancient Egypt has nothing to do with Satan. Actually, do your research. Satan, or Lucifer, comes from ancient Syria.
Or whatever, the Grammys, and was going to do Thriller in the 80s. And instead of doing it with the zombies, he just had a completely different theme, and no one, you know, it didn't go unnoticed. Well, something like this, people were just like, oh, artistic Egypt. He just replaced Satan with ancient Egypt and Horus, which I'll show you, the Egyptian, and the...
Oh, yes, it's the all-seeing eye of the Illuminati. The lizard people.
Eye and everything else that we always see, and nobody blinks twice, right? But they would blink if Michael Jackson went on there, instead of doing Thriller with zombies, he was doing Ballerina, and you know, bunny rabbits are running around him. I mean, people would be like, what is this? This is totally different. But with this, you know, this...
What? Yeah, that doesn't work. This works. A slight change of theme like this actually works. But a whole change of theme going Thriller to some cute fluffy bunny rabbits. I think he actually had a bunny rabbit in the Moonwalker movie.
Dumbed down society's become 30 years, you know, since the advent of the music video, or 40 years, whatever it's been now. You know, usually the performance at these shows mimics the video. They copy the video, whatever the theme of the video is. So he kept with the same theme, you know, worshiping Lucifer. Just, you know, people don't even notice it. They're like, ooh, Egypt, cool, neat. Well, let's start here. So you see Egypt, right? You see, of course, the pyramids and the, you know, behind him, the pyramids up in the sky, the 3 pyramids, right? That's no big deal. And again, I just want to point out, for those who constantly say stuff about my logo, they're like, I don't know if I can trust you, Cole, because your logo is a pyramid with the eye. It's burning on fire and crying. If your brain can't get past that, which is pretty much saying that, you know, on Judgment Day, these people are going to get their rear ends kicked, the Illuminati, all these secret societies, the logos representing that, the uprising, the burning of it, right? So if you can't get past that and realize that, then you not only are you not awake, you have some mental issues, and you probably shouldn't be on a channel like this. You probably should stick to...
Could it just be a burning pyramid that looks cool? Fire and setting shit on fire has been so rock and roll since the dawn of time.
Watching Disney movies or something. So we have the Egyptian pyramids and everything else. Then we have the obelisks. You see the obelisk there? You might say, what is that, Cole? I see that all the time. Well, it stands for Baal Shaft. You might say, what does that mean? Well, it's Lucifer's wiener. Yeah, that's right. Lucifer's wiener, Satan's wiener. That's what it stands for. That's why it's erected right in...
It's just a large pillar of stone with lots of writing on, specifically erected near religious structures in ancient Egypt. It has nothing to do with Satan because, guess what? Only Christians believe in Satan, and ancient Egyptians weren't Satanists or Christians.
DC, and for those of you who aren't aware, the dimensions of it happen to be 666, 666 in inches, of course. If you look it up, it's in inches. So 6,666 inches, and then I think the base was 666 or 66.6 inches in width. No big deal, folks. Nothing to see there. So they have Satan's shaft, which is what an obelisk represents. Of course, and the Washington Monument happens to have those dimensions. No, we're all crazy, though. Anyway, we have the shaft. Of course, we have the pillars. Here's your Freemason, your Egyptian crap, right? Because remember, Freemasons and stuff have the same beliefs. They worship Lucifer. The staircase, another symbol in Freemasonry. You see it at all these award shows, usually Madonna.
It's a staircase. It transitions from the ground floor to the top floor. Everyone uses one. It is not a every time you go upstairs to bed, or every time you go up the stairs, you are now worshipping Satan, everyone. All hail our Supreme Lord, Satan. And also, Freemasons aren't that secretive, because if you go Google up Freemasons, it has everything about them. Also, it shows all their what you would call rituals, which I call getting into the posh boys' treehouse club games that the Freemasons do online. It's just there online. It's so open. It's unreal. It's just a posh boys club. It does allow women in now, but who wants to sit there with posh blokes whinging on about, I don't know. It's not what you think Freemasons is about. Probably one of the most boringest things you could possibly do. It just sounds interesting because they don't invite you for some reason. Could it be because you just accused them all of Satan worshipping?
Not usually, but Madonna's notorious for having the staircase with the pillars on the sides, right? This is all Egyptian nonsense. Your rise in Freemasonry, your rise in the occult. You know, as you go up, as you ascend the ladder, as you ascend the staircase, more is revealed to you. And that's why, you know, the top of the staircase, which you see eventually, is the all-seeing eye. What a shock. Oh, well, you can't figure it out. Oh, you guys are so clever. Right? They're like, we have all the knowledge and no one else does. Hell, we all know what your knowledge is, and it's super gay. Oh, enjoyable. That's what I mean by
Would you ever not think that if you just whack some ancient Egyptian crap all over your music video, some idiot like you picks it up and gives them some free advertising?
By the word gay, which of course this video has a lot to do with as far as Montero, and you're going to see some guys getting it on in a little bit, but make sure you have your